What it do? What it do, man? I got some time to get to the crib. It's gonna take a little while, so I've been inspired, man. I'm tired of typing, and I need to add some more content to my YouTube. So I'm just gonna rant a little bit. But it's something I'm really thinking about, man. I'm really pondering this now. Individuals may think just because you don't share in the negative Indian rain dance towards somebody that groups of individuals in your group dislike, then they take it as you defending that individual. But that is nothing of the sort at all. Literally just asking a question because this doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make sense, man. The hatred and the vitriol this individual is getting. Now, I can understand why he's getting it for statements that he's put out and the way individuals perceive or interpret or ingest what he put out. And I can understand people being upset about it. But the thing is, these statements and these comments have been out for a long time. He's been in the game. Well, he got taken out when he was 31, and he's been doing this pretty much since he was 16 years old. My question is, why didn't he have this much smoke when he was alive? Like the type of videos I'm hearing, man, it's literally groups marching, fuck Charlie Kirk, fuck Charlie Kirk, he was racist, blah, 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 blah. I've never, like, where was his energy when he was alive? I don't understand this, man. He made himself publicly available on mad different campuses, open dialogues and discussions. I've never seen a group of people, like, you know how you go to an abortion clinic and it's always people outside the abortion clinic trying to make you not get an abortion. Or this is a good one. I was at the Big E yesterday, and the Big E is a festival. I live in the northeast area of the United States, and the Big E is a festival in Massachusetts, like a little fair that they do for like a week or so. Different food and different foods, and anyway, there's usually a lot of animals, like different types of animals, camels, sometimes giraffes, goats, etc. And there was like a group of people outside with like their picket signs, and they were just protesting. They were saying animals don't belong at the Big E; they belong in the wild, and, you know, just whatever. And I was thinking like the funny comment I was thinking in my head. I was like, if these people got bad credit, their priorities is all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Get your credit right first, and then come out and pick it. You know, and I would, and if your credit is right, and if you do have the money, then instead of picketing and protesting, you should build some type of like wildlife rescue encampment and buy the animals off of these people, and then eventually release them back to the wild. That's neither here nor there. But I didn't see it. I didn't see people screaming. Why do people scream fuck Charlie Kirk after he's dead? Like, why they wasn't saying that beforehand? You've had pockets of people that are into politics and things of that nature that know about him. They're going to talk about. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about just the casual, everyday person that literally one day they just turned on their computer, turned on their phone, they saw something that was trending, they consumed it, didn't really research nothing, and they just ran with it, and they let that dictate their emotions as opposed to just doing any type of research. And that's another thing too, like how somebody can let a person that they see on a screen that they literally have to push play and willfully consume and watch over and over again to develop some type of anger towards it. That doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm only commenting on this because I'm seeing it on my timeline, but I'm genuinely trying to get to the bottom of, did people have, like, the people that don't like him, did people have this same extreme vitriol and venom towards this dude that just got killed? I don't see it. I don't see it, man. Why now? Why did it take him being brutalized in such an evil fashion for people that discover that they don't like him to act more evil? Why did it take an evil act? Because it's, listen, getting shot, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you say, man. Especially if you're not wishing death on nobody. Okay, he said things about statistics. I'm not defending. I'm saying this objectively. He said things about statistics, about black folks. The 13% population does like 55% of the violent crimes, but that's been proven that's off. I mean, but I don't want to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That still doesn't constitute you getting shot in front of your wife and your kids, man. No. You being against DEI or civil or affirmative action, having an opinion that you don't think is good, that still doesn't constitute you getting assassinated from your family. You having your perspective on Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, and their deaths or whatever, I still don't like opinions. Don't have a justification of you getting taken out on either side, whether you right or you left, whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is, why did it take such an aggressive, heinous, evil act for people that don't like him, that discovered, because they didn't know they didn't like him until 2 days ago. So the people that discovered that they don't like him, that made them go even that much harder. I saw some drill music, like, Chicago and drill music, like it's not enough for your enemies to die, but you got to go and piss on their graves and dig up their skeletons and shoot up their funerals. Where was the smoke? Why wasn't y'all talking about this before? And I'm only talking about this because this is what I'm seeing in my feed and my algorithm and my timeline. But the thing is, if I can talk like this, a lot of times people are just reactionary. People don't even realize what they're doing or how they're being. And sometimes it takes somebody sensible to speak objectively and for them to realize, like, oh snap, I didn't even realize I was being this way. I didn't even realize I was acting like a programmed robot. I didn't even realize this. It took for somebody to say it, and I just if you could show me the videos or the clips where people were coming to different campuses, and this is the thing, people go on these campuses, but they would invite him. These left-wing campuses would invite him for the debates. He didn't ask to be there; they asked him. Just like Kevin said, I love comparing it to, because a lot of people have problems with Kevin Samuels and saying, "Oh, he's coming down on women, he's coming down on black women, single moms, blah blah blah." But he would just talk, and they would call him. It wasn't like he was picking up his phone and calling the women; they was calling him. I can see it like Charlie Kirk was barging on campuses and like, "You gotta listen to me, this is what I believe," and blah blah. No, that's not what was happening at all. They was calling him. They were paying him to be there. You know what I'm saying? Where are the protests before he died? Oh, wait. Where's the F Charlie Kirk chants before he died? Oh, wait. Where's like the shitting on his wife and shitting on his kid? Why did it take something heinous happening to him? Like, you figure after he's dead, okay, he's dead, he's going, that's cool. But now they got to celebrate and do a rain dance and this shit on his wife and his kids? Like, where was all this energy before he died? Why did it take for him to die for him to act more evil? That doesn't make sense. It's not logical. I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. And black folks, we don't got no dog in this fight. Because he was taken out by somebody of his ilk, of his skin tone. They may not have had the same ideology. This ain't got nothing to do with this. So it's kind of confusing that a lot of us are so passionate about it, and it's literally just them on them. Stay out of it, man. It's like if you see two people fighting, you see two family members fighting, right? And then you try to get in and laugh, you getting your butt kicked, They both of them family members are going to turn against you. Stay out of it, man. I just don't. This is weird, and it's crazy because there are other, suspected white supremacists like Nick Fuentes, who got to, the talk game is crazy, but his views are far more extreme. Him and Charlie Kirk were adversaries, even though Charlie was center right and Nick Fuentes is far right. Nick say way more extreme shit than Charlie. Don't get it. He gets zero smoke. Why is that? He's been on Fresh and Fit. He's been on I think Roland Martin. You understand? He's been on some pretty big platforms. And he says like he doesn't wish death or anything like that, but he's like an extreme separatist. Like, I just don't want to be around black people. I know there's some good black folks, but you know what? I'm not trying to differentiate the good for the bad. But he lives in Chicago. He need to move the hell out of Chicago. That's how he truly feels. And I feel like if you're truly a separatist, like if you truly don't want to separate yourself from a group, not only do you physically take yourself away from that group, but you just stop talking about that group altogether. That's my contention with Nick Fuentes. That's a simple solution, but it is big money in stirring up black folks. Y'all don't even understand that, man. It is big money to stir the proverbial bear of black, like emotional black people, man. You just say it, one little thing, one little blanket statement, they get riled up, you understand? And then your views go up, your clicks go up, and they eating off of you, and you don't even realize it. People like Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes would not have a platform if we simply just did not respond to their shit. Turn the TV off. Change the channel. Turn off the net. Go to a different site. But nope. We got to consume it over and over again because we want somehow racists or people that you perceive as being racist to change their ideology. You're not going to change a person to me, racism is like a mental disease, man. How you going to change somebody that's diseased in the head like that? Maybe there's some pill or some type of medicine or some type of psychotherapy that can change that. But it probably wouldn't be in the best interest of the powers that be, because I feel like the powers that be feed off of the fact that we all basically fight against each other over some, if you really, really look at the grand scheme of things, it's menial bullshit. It's menial bull. We fighting over a skin tone and places to live and shit. When honestly, there's enough for everybody. There's enough to go around for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other conversation. But why does Charlie Kirk get more smoke than Nick Fuentes? And it pretty much almost Nick Fuentes would have had a bigger platform than Charlie Kirk overall, but he got deplatformed. He's not allowed to have a YouTube. He's not allowed to have a Twitter. He's not allowed to have he got to do his thing underground on Rumble, and then he linked up. And I watch all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm familiar about it. But I forget the YouTuber. It's a black YouTuber that takes all of his clips, and it's called the brother, the black guy in the corner. That's his nickname or something like that. And what he'll do is he'll run Nick Fuentes' videos. He'll just sit off in the corner, and then he give his commentary at the end. So if not for Nick Fuentes getting deplatformed the way he was, the way he has been, he would have been probably one of the biggest right-wing dudes in the world, and he still is. Despite the dude got over 300,000 followers on Rumble, man. Nobody talking about him. No smoke. That dude, he openly uses the N-word. No smoke. No F Nick Fuentes posts. None of that. Why is it that the powers that be are winding people up to act the way they act towards Charlie Kirk posthumously, yet they got almost nothing to say about Nick Fuentes, and them cats is almost damn near two peas in a pod, even though they didn't like each other. So the question is, do you really care? Or are you programmed to act like you care? I'm not going to defend it. I'm not going to talk about quotes out of context. None of that. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant, because people believe whatever they want to believe, regardless of how much proof is in front of them. So I'm not even on that. I'm just trying to figure out people's actions and where their energy was before this dude died. Let me tell you how much people believe what they want to believe. My girlfriend is 4'11". 4'11", about 123 pounds, like a little petite little thing, you know. And we took a lot of pictures of Puerto Rico, right? And I got a Hawaiian shirt on, I got my straw hat. She got on her like a yellow dress, whatever. I'm holding her. What my girl did, she went into AI and she did like a height swap. So it made her like my height and made me her height, but it kind of like distorted our faces. So like the chick, she's just like a transgender, you know what I'm saying? And in my face, if you zoom in, it don't even look like me. You know what I mean? It just has my outfit, and it has like, you know, similar features. But when you zoom in, it looks nothing like me. So anyway, so I post this picture, right? And then I'll say, she's the love of my life. Say nice things only. Or as the YNs would say, it's on site. That post, well, the people that got it, they did the laugh emoji, so they thought it was funny because it was clearly funny. I never say things like on site. That's not even a part of my vernacular. It's not a part of my lexicon, so I'm clearly being facetious. But man, people was like, had heart likes like that was really me and my girl. They're not even, all you gotta do is click on it and zoom in and clearly see it. It's an AI, it's an AI manipulation of a photograph. And mad people, you know what I'm saying? They was a, you know, congratulations. Oh, she a big girl, blah, blah, blah. She tall. The people that joked on it, you know, they understood it was a joke. But then some people that are close to me really thought I, out of the blue, just had some new 6'7" girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you can't be serious. The laziness is astounding because all you literally have to do is click on the picture and zoom in and you can see that it's AI. But they literally just saw the first image, the people that thought that was actually my girl and me, and they ran with that shit and they did not question it at all. And they were okay with it. And mad people was hearting and liking the shit. And I'm like, this is some scary shit. Like, I'll drop some dope ass jokes, some dope comedy. You know, I'm trying to sell, you know, I produce shows, so I'm trying to sell tickets and stuff like that. I can't budge and get no type of motion on those posts. But I make I post an AI picture that my girl made that makes me look short and makes some random guy that kind of look like me with some tall ass Amazon goofy looking chick. And basically the post to those that think that's my girl and they try to be funny, you know, that's actually me and my girl, they just see it as me losing. And so they're happy with an image of me losing. And they really ran with it, like, and I'm like, this is crazy. As much as I don't post my girl a lot, but when I was in Puerto Rico, as much as I've posted the reels of our travels and things of that nature and how dope it was, man, and you can clearly see who she is, you can clearly see who I am. And I never talked about having a new girlfriend. Yo, I got this tall ass Amazon. Never spoke about that at all. They saw this one image and me making a facetious statement, and motherfuckers ran with that like it was the truth, 100%. It didn't do no type. You don't gotta do research. You literally just click on a goddamn image, or just look at my page and see if I've ever posted that. You can literally see like the original. I put the original pic in the damn thread, and nobody notices the real picture. I say that to say this. That's how scary it is that people will just take something that's clearly not true, that's clearly silly, and run with it like it's truth, if it fits some type of narrative or perception that they have against whoever it is that they feel some type of way about. I hit up my boy. I was like, yo, not my boy. I was like, yo, you really think I got a new, like, are you serious? You can't see that this is as an edited image? You don't even take the time to look. You just gonna run with it? Like, and that's just me. That's just one picture. Let alone a 30-second clip that was taken out of context that has a 5-minute story around it. Like, when you watch the whole thing, you gather and get the whole idea. Like, you can get a clip of me saying, man, I punch you in the face. And yo, Mo Violent, he said he's gonna punch somebody in the face. But then you watch the whole clip. If you watch the whole clip. So then in the next part of the scene, this is what he's gonna say. Man, I punch you in the face. Oh, he wasn't even being violent. He was just talking about a movie scene. But no. Some of y'all take that little 2-second like clip. You know, if you have this perception that I'm a violent person, and then you'll use something out of context as a justification to perpetuate a lie and an idea that you have about me. Where was the smoke before he died, man? I just want to see. It's so fake. It's so disingenuous. To those that really feel some type of way towards Charlie Kirk, and they was fighting the good fight for years, and they were trying to shut down his platform. Like Nick Fuentes' platforms got shut down left and right. Why did Nick Fuentes' get shut down, but Charlie's don't? But then Why do folks have smoke for Charlie but don't have smoke for Nick Fuentes? Y'all disingenuous, man. Y'all do what this algorithm tells y'all to do. Y'all don't have thoughts of your own. You're easily wound up. You're easily controlled. And I just hope some of you individuals just realize that, man, and just elevate. Because at the end of the day, all this shit is a hologram. All this shit is bullshit. I'm out.